So I'm Natalie Hughes, I'm a director at Simply Corporate Limited. I take appointments as an insolvency practitioner and we deal struggling business owners to help them with financial difficulties within their organisation. In the kind of early days of setting up as a business, obviously you don't necessarily come into it with that kind of experience. We found quite quickly that we got bogged down in day-to-day work. So rather than running a business, it was just getting involved in kind of casework, dealing with clients, getting fairly swamped with the detail of it all. But actually from a business perspective, we weren't really looking at that side of it. It tended to be that we got quite distracted by that. We did have fairly regular meetings as co-directors, but these things quickly fade away. Before you know it, 3 months has gone by and we've not actually had a discussion about any kind of cash flow, what we're doing in terms of future plans. And I think it just gets to the point where time disappears if you're not careful. So we really needed some kind of organisation and structure to that to make it work. So the format of Success GPS, we broke it down into 6 weeks initially. So Chris came out and it was fairly hands-on in terms of he had the preparation of documents and put us through in kind of bite-sized pieces really, just to get us in some kind of structure with it all. It flowed fairly well because he wanted to look at what our challenges were, what objectives we had, what our longer term plan was, and where we were up to in the shorter term as to whether we needed help with recruitment and things like that. So he asked the right questions, got it out of us, because again, you don't quite know what you're getting yourself into with these kind of plans. And also the traditional kind of business coach experience tends to be quite gimmicky. So I was a bit wary that it may have been a little bit cliched, I would say, but actually it was the opposite. It was really refreshing and we found that it was really useful and very hands-on straight away. I think I was surprised at how connected Chris was in terms of his network, people that he knew. We've found, certainly in the past few months, that he's been able to put us in touch with people that have helped our business. He's put a few clients our way as well, so in terms of people that have been struggling, we've been able to assist them. So there was quite a bit of added value, which I didn't expect to happen either. I just thought it would be a business coach coming in to help us for what we wanted, but actually it's opened up quite a lot of other doors as well for us. So the one thing that really shifted, I think, was, from my perspective, my confidence with the business. We'd been through a bit of a difficult time in the 12 months prior to Chris coming in, with kind of fresh eyes on everything, looking at the future and where we wanted to be. It really kind of gave us a bit of boost of confidence and got us back out there again. Find yourself sometimes a little bit caught up in the work and actually getting out, networking, meeting new people, getting back on the scene with everything is really beneficial. And yeah, it does definitely boost your confidence personally, and then that knock-on effect with the business itself. So yeah. Again, it takes you back to being more confident in what we're doing. We're making bigger business decisions more quickly. So in terms of future plans, we're also looking at increasing the amount of work that we can get directly. So we're embarking on a marketing campaign which will start in the next couple of months. I think without Chris's involvement, it would be really difficult for us to say that we would be at the point we're at now. I think that would probably still be on the back burner. It's something, again, that seems quite expensive. It's quite a big step towards getting that done. But again, having the kind of financial information in the background to say, yes, we can do that. We've got the budget for it. We've ring-fenced the money that's now available, and we just need to get on and do it, which we're 90% of the way through now. So that's definitely moved more quickly than it absolutely would have without Chris involved. So in terms of the team, we're looking to grow fairly rapidly. We've recruited 2 new members of staff in the 12 months since Chris started with us. Obviously, in terms of me and my co-director Andy, it's making sure that we've got better communication between us. We meet regularly about where the business is going. And I think that the team can see that. We're more confident, as I've said before. It's really pushing everything forward, and it's a bit more exciting for everybody to know that things are growing and expanding and getting on track, and they've got job security. Yeah. So I think the most valuable side of it is it gives us the accountability to make sure that we are doing what we say we're going to do. And I think that is what ultimately gets the results. If you don't have that and you don't put the work in, things are not magically going to improve, are they? So having Chris around gives us that accountability. He's in every month, we speak to him and we make sure that we've done our homework and everything's ticked off, and that kind of takes you through the various steps through the programme. reach out to Chris. It's definitely worth doing. I'd 100% recommend it. It's, like I say, there is time that you need to commit to that. There is an expense, but I would say expense-wise, it's going to more than pay for itself. I think we wish we'd done it slightly sooner, so definitely if there's any kind of doubt about it, just get on with it, have a chat with him, and feel free to make some inquiries with people like us that are willing to support Chris along the way. So the future is bright. Yeah, it's looking good. I think in terms of projections, we're already on track to where we should be. Obviously, we need to keep that momentum going and decide how that's going to work in terms of timings. But yeah, everything that's come up through the plan itself is reaping rewards, and profits are on the up as well. So